it's Catherine with the Cumberland River Compact, and today I'm down in downtown Nashville, right next to the Cumberland River, and we're going to be talking about some of the top pollution issues we see in our region. We'll also be joined today by Jed Grubbs, the Watershed Planning Manager for the Compact. When it rains, all of the water flows downhill into a stream or river. All of the land where that water flows into a common place is what we call a watershed. For example, we live in the Cumberland River watershed because all of our water eventually drains to the Cumberland River. Because that water flows over the land, what we do on the land can have a big impact on our water quality. For example, in urban areas, we might see different types of pollution like car oil coming from parking lots and roads, flowing with rainwater into our streams and rivers. In agricultural areas, we might see excess fertilizer or sediment coming from agricultural practices happening on our land. What we do on our land can have a big impact on the types of water quality issues and different pollutants that we see across the Cumberland River Basin.
Scientists with the states of Tennessee and Kentucky collect water quality data across the basin, and a waterway is considered unhealthy if it is impaired in some capacity. When it's impaired, it's not able to be used either for drinking water, recreation, or to meet the needs of aquatic life. We can make predictions about water quality by looking at land cover and land use data. Across the Cumberland River Basin, our top three pollutants are siltation, nutrients, and pathogens. Let's take a closer look at each of these.
Silt refers to the dirt, soil, or sediment that is carried and deposited by water. While some silt or dirt in water is normal and healthy, extra dirt finds its way to our water every year, negatively impacting water quality. This pollution, known as siltation, results from erosion and land-disturbing human activities such as agriculture and construction. Siltation can impact the aquatic ecosystem by disrupting photosynthesis, clogging gills, and burying eggs and nests of animals. Siltation also increases the amount of treatment water needs, fills up reservoirs and navigation channels, and increases a water body's likelihood of flooding. Nutrients like phosphorus and nitrogen can enter our streams and rivers from over-fertilized agricultural lands, as well as urban lawns and gardens. When fertilizers exceed plant needs, are left out in the open, or are applied just before it rains, those nutrients can wash into our waterways over the land or seep into groundwater. These increased nutrient concentrations cause nuisance or toxic algal blooms in water bodies that impact recreation, create a foul taste and odor, and kill aquatic life by removing the oxygen from the water. The presence of pathogens in the water indicates that the water is contaminated by human or animal waste. People who come in contact with pathogens found in water can suffer headaches, diarrhea, cramps, nausea, or other gastrointestinal illnesses. Pathogens can enter waterways by way of sewer overflows, leaking sewer lines, and polluted stormwater that washes bacteria from undisposed pet waste into the nearest stream.
Siltation, pathogens, and nutrients are not the only issues facing our streams in the Cumberland River Basin. Other common impairments are a result of habitat alteration. This could be the result of dams or culverts, storm drains, altered streamside vegetation, low dissolved oxygen from slow or stagnant waters or from high levels of decomposition in waters, methyl mercury, which accumulates in our water from the burning of coal, and low pH from runoff on formerly mined lands. Although our waterways are facing many different issues, there are things you can do to help. First, keep the green and go native. Plant a tree or a rain garden. Allow streamside plants to grow along waterways. All of this can reduce and filter pollutants before they reach our waterways. Next, reduce fertilizer use to prevent nutrient pollution in our waterways, and never fertilize before a rain event. Make sure to pick up after your pet to keep pathogens from entering into our streams. Most importantly, tell your friends and family and neighbors and enlist them in the effort. It's going to take all of us working together to make a difference. If you want to learn more about waterways in the Cumberland River Basin, or if you want to learn more about your neighborhood stream, check out cumberlandrivercompact.org/iCreek.